Championship Tournament match.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Mike Wilkes, being joined by my broadcast colleague, Dr. DeWhite.
Hey there, how are you? I'm excited.
I'm excited too, Doc. We have one incredible show lined up for y'all tonight, celebrating the Hybrids anniversary, 5 years of the experience, and we're starting off with a bang.
Blackrose emerges from the curtains, already eyeing that championship there on the podium and showing the fans that they're ready and raring to go.
You see referee Vance Jackson, he's going to be your official for this match.
Blackrose is ready. You can see from the energy they're exuding, the audience is eating it up.
100%. This is a guy who has lived and breathed hybrid since day one. The babyface backbreaker himself, Casey Blackrose, a strong favorite here in this hybrid tournament.
But that's not all, because we have the main attraction, the experience, the fashionable one.
The main attraction themselves. No one else quite like him here in hybrid or anyone else in professional wrestling. And Doc, you know, Devin Carter, he's one half of the new Uncanny Attractions Tag Team Champions with Zakai Living and Living in Fashion. He is the RCW Rising Stars Champion.
And right now, all eyes are on Devin Carter. There's no denying the ambiance, the opulence in that ring right now.
Absolutely, 100%. Are they going to be able to add another piece of gold to their collection here in the Hybrid Championship? We're about to find out here tonight.
But that's the same question we can ask of Casey as well, because Casey was the previous United 210 Heritage Champion as well.
That's a very solid point you make there, Doc. I mean, Casey Blackrose is no stranger to gold themselves. I mean, very much to your point, being the former United 210 Heritage Champion. They're also former tag team champions with Brandon Weiss and the Flocking Brawlers. I know Casey, he's made his way around Texas and everywhere else that he possibly can to hone his skills. Like they say, iron sharpens iron, and Casey Blackrose is about as sharp as you're going to get.
But the same could be said about Devin Carter, because they've trained in the same facility with each other. They know each other's ins and outs, quirks, and everything else, but it's just a matter of whether or not they can stick to business right here. And that's what it looks like right here, where Devin Carter shoves Casey in the corner, and Casey reverses and puts Devin in the corner instead.
And there you go, a little polite love tap from Casey Blackrose, I'll say it that way. In the corner, Devin Carter, though, see him getting right back into it with that side headlock.
Devin Carter trying to keep that headlock solid. Casey looking for an opening to escape from. Throws Devin.
Rolling through, though, Doc. You'll see Casey Blackrose thought he had him with the drop down, but Devin Carter ready for him. Don't tell him I said that. He'll be after me with those knees next.
Maybe they're sneezing internally or scratching their ear or something. But Devin making sure that everybody knows they're ready to go. Despite the fact that Casey shows life still, there's still more energy that he has to, or they have to chip away at with Casey. Casey's a tank. For Devin,
Case in
back down.
point, right there, the tank that is Casey Blackrose just running over Devin Carter.
Ooh.
Hard double chops across the chest.
Coming back in for more. Casey gently helps Devin back up. Devin reverses it, sends Casey to the corner. Stops short and returns the favor with a strong chop to the chest. Ooh.
Devin Carter floats through, takes Casey Blackrose over on the arm drag into the pin. Only a 2. Casey Blackrose with the slide backwards, but again, just a 2. Devin Carter, though, going for the roll-up. Another near fall.
And it looks like they're trying to take care of each other as quickly as possible, but not successful, knowing that these two have all that energy, just going back and forth, trying to go for that cover. But unfortunately, not one to be let down. Casey goes in for that big boot to the gut, takes Devin back to the corner.
Unfortunate, perhaps, that he didn't pick up that victory. I agree with you there, Doc, but I do think it's a smart game plan. Those back and forth pins leading right into these chops. It all chips away at a man's endurance. Devin Carter managing to reverse the Irish whip, sends Casey in the corner, but you see Casey Blackrose ready for him, sends Devin Carter to the apron, who fires back with a forearm shot of their own.
Oh, and a shoulder right in there with Casey doubled over. Here comes Devin. Right over the top rope, rolls over Casey.
But Casey catches him to go for the tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Devin Carter converts it into an arm drag takeover.
Whoa.
Another Casey Blackrose sent to the corner, feeling the effects of this offense from Devin Carter. But can the main attraction follow up?
The button's been pressed, the main attraction goes for it, but Casey jumps right over, sends Devin into the ropes. They're planning something they're really working. And what's crazy is that there's a strategy to all of this. They have to make sure they maintain control, but at the same time, keep their eyes back of their head.
Large crossbody there by Devin Carter, misses the mark, sends him to the outside. Casey Blackrose warning offense. Jackson telling him to break the count. Casey Blackrose has one thing in mind, and that is pure dominance in this match. Thought he was going to drive Devin Carter directly into the mat.
But just throws him right back in and rolls him for a couple more shots in the middle of the ring. Casey Blackrose taking it to Devin, those big stops to the stomach. You can tell the pain going through Devin's face.
And this crowd firmly behind Casey Blackrose so far, liking what they're seeing in the opening match here, celebrating 5 years of the experience, and a big backbreaker from Casey Blackrose sends Devin Carter down, goes to the pin, but another near fall.
And Casey's looking around, using the audience, trying to tell them to give them their energy. Casey getting back up. Devin's struggling though. You can tell that it's starting to wear away at them. Casey is being successful to chip away at their stamina. But here comes Devin Carter, able to get back on their feet, but Casey with that knee to the torso.
See Casey Blackrose catching him at just the right time, sending Devin Carter over with that knee, using their own momentum against Devin Carter. Casey Blackrose again going for the pin. Exactly what you said just a moment ago, Doc. Cracks beginning to form in Devin Carter's game. He's definitely feeling the effects of everything Casey Blackrose has put him through thus far. But that's the name of the game. At the same time, if you don't have that endurance, if you can't take that punishment, then you're not going to be the inaugural hybrid champion. And if Devin Carter wants to win that gold, they've got to dig deep. They've got to figure out what they're about as they fire off these hard elbows to Casey Blackrose. There you see the babyface backbreaker living up to that name, targeting the spine of Devin Carter.
And you're absolutely right, because we have already seen Casey has gone up against monsters, having gone up against Brick Savage at Pro, taking that knowledge and using it in this fight right here, because the fight is for gold. And they're going to put it all on the line right now, and they're going to put it all in that ring.
And that's the key right there, leaving it all in the ring, because you know that everything you want is on the line. As Casey Blackrose just tries to cave Devin Carter's chest in, a hard overhead chop, ringing out throughout the building here at Hybrid. The crowd wants one more. Casey wants one more. Devin may not, though.
Sending one right to Casey. Wanting to cave his chest in instead, and goes for a second.
Put something on that one to Devin Carter. They're not done. Going for a third. Too many. Casey Blackrose firing back.
And repeated shots to the chest, really laying it in there. Devin Carter just drops down to the canvas. Casey circling, watching Devin, lifts him back up.
This is exactly the moments we were just talking about, Doc. Devin Carter's got to dig deep, figure out how bad they want this, because I can tell you with 100% certainty, that is a man that wants to be the hybrid champion. That's a man that's going to do whatever it takes in Casey Blackrose.
But Devin Carter, don't count them out either, because they do want it as well. They want more accessories around their waist.
Casey Blackrose going for the pin.
Ooh, Devin Carter manages to escape, just making sure that shoulder goes up just in the nick of time. Casey Blackrose taking a second to catch his breath, but not letting Devin do the same, picking him up off the canvas. Just going for shots to the torso. Casey Blackrose returns the favor with a knee.
And there you see,
stretches him out.
Smart tactics from Casey Blackrose. You saw him plant the foot, maintaining that close proximity to Devin Carter, converting from the strike right into the octopus stretch, targeting those ribs. And Devin Carter's got nowhere to go, but does manage to counter with a hip toss exactly when he needed to. The main attraction still alive, still a part of the show. But can they stay in there? This crowd seems to be a little bit 50-50, if I'm being honest with you, Doc. Seems like they're behind both Casey and Devin. Casey missing with the big splash.
And you can see it's starting to wear them out. Casey already nursing his lower region in the back. And Devin Carter in the corner equally as exhausted, but they're pushing through. They're getting back up, both on their feet. Casey coming in like a runaway train, but nobody was home at the time. Devin Carter, at the nick of time, he's getting out of the way.
That train got derailed right at the tracks there. Casey Blackrose hitting that turnbuckle hard. It's Devin Carter trying to capitalize.
To keep it.
Hold on, Casey's got pulled into the backbreaker.
And that was the opportunity Casey needed, because we already know that Casey knows how to pull those out of their back pocket and just destroy anybody in their way. Both on the ground now.
100%, and it's an aspect of Casey Blackrose's game that he has perfected. He can hit that backbreaker out of virtually any setup you can imagine, and has used it to great success, including in this match. We see Devin Carter very slow to get to their feet, but trying to fire back. That thrust kick out of nowhere hit Casey Blackrose flush on the chin and sent the brawler right back down.
And we have to give it to Devin Carter as well, because their flexibility is well known throughout the state of Texas. And they are also able to use that to their advantage at any point in time, whether they are on top or if they are struggling to get back on. Casey Blackrose using the ropes to get back on their feet. Devin Carter doing the same, both on opposite sides of each other. The count already started, just continuing.
Just like that. Both getting right to their feet. A roller in the heat of battle, but just double lariats rocks both of them. Both our competitors again, one more time, firing off.
It seems there's a sort of a stalemate with their lairs. Both have developed their strength over the time they've spent in and out of Texas. And here come forearms from Devin Carter, giving it to Casey. Casey falling back into the ropes.
And Casey Blackrose managing to reverse the Irish whip. But Devin Carter going for their variation of the sling blade and is driving Casey's face down to the canvas. Oh, Casey Blackrose meeting defeat. Devin Carter firing up. Is this the moment they've been waiting for? Can they advance in the Hybrid Championship tournament?
And already we got Casey still in the corner. Devin Carter managed to get that big leg right into the face of Casey Blackrose, and now just shoving their boots, scraping them across the face.
Hold on, Doc. Devin Carter's about to walk the catwalk all over Casey Blackrose's face. Good Lord.
Casey looks a bit limp, little dazed, but we go again. A pump kick trying to get in there.
He caught it. Casey Blackrose caught the pump kick. The babyface backbreaker still alive, still in this match.
Oh!
But Devin Carter catching him with the hard elbow. Oh! And the tilt-a-whirl backbreaker out of nowhere. Casey with the pin. Oh! No! Still two.
Very close. Casey Blackrose almost had it there. Like we said before, was able to pull out a backbreaker from left field. But now they're just going to have to find a way to continue pushing forward. Devin Carter still in this match.
And these crowds, you hear it here, split very firmly between our two competitors, Devin Carter, Casey Blackrose. Either one could advance in the tournament. Hold on, Devin Carter's got to look for the umbrella. But Casey Blackrose lifting him up the lumbar check. Is that going to be all?
Holds him down.
No!
And there's no denying the fact that, yes, this is a tournament match, but these two individuals are putting it all in there, showing everybody they are wanting it, they desire it, they crave this win, and they're going to do whatever it takes to take it from each other.
And that is exactly what it's going to take. All it takes is everything it takes. Casey Blackrose looks like he knows that all too well. You see him calling for it. We've seen this before. That Gotch-style backbreaker. Can he get Devin up? No!
Devin gets back on their feet, uses a back. Oh, wait a minute!
prettier. He hits it.
Is this going to be it? Is Casey out? No! Casey's back. Shoulders up. Only 2. To the disbelief of Devin.
Incredible tenacity explained by both of these two. This shows you just how much they both wanted, what being that inaugural hybrid champion means to both of these competitors here tonight. But what's it going to take, Doc? You and I both know there's a breaking point to every competitor.
I don't think at this point they care about any breaking points. They're still simply going to push through. And 2 still. We almost had that roll. We almost had that pin. But no.
Oh, the single leg dropkick. Sorry, Doc. Casey Blackrose hitting that out of nowhere. He's got it bricked up. Broken dreams. He hits it. Is that going to be all? 1, 2, 3. Opening match we've had here tonight to celebrate 5 years of the experience. You hear the fans here in attendance. They know who their pick is here tonight. Incredible, hard-fought battle from Casey Blackrose.
I completely agree with you. They knew what was on the line. They put it all into their heart, their soul. There's tears. Everything is there. But Casey comes out on top. Casey Blackrose advancing, like you said, to the finals. But if you notice, they weren't getting frustrated with each other.
It could have been you. Tonight, fair and square. Come on. Come on, Devin, shake my hand.
Casey Blackrose extending the hand to Devin Carter.
Congratulating each other. This is more than a friendly match. They understood that they knew what they were there for, and they're giving each other props. But Casey now taking home the accolades and the win. Gotta love it.
Well, hey, it's after the match. Definitely give your opponent their props if you so feel. But the result is never in doubt. Casey Blackrose advances to the finals to become your inaugural hybrid championship. Is he gonna have what it takes to pick up the victory? Who is he gonna face? You'll find out. Just stay right here watching the Hybrid School of Wrestling YouTube channel, and we'll bring you all the information, fans. I'm Mike Wilkes. That's Dr. The White. Stay right there. We've got a night full of action ahead of us.